Mark, our April Global Market Perspective published your special report on marijuana stocks. Tell us what that's about.
Well, pot stocks, as we call them, have been highly volatile for the past several years, but the Elliott Wave pattern in the sector indicates that they have recently begun a long period of steady upward growth. In other words, after a long strange trip, to quote the Grateful Dead, pot stocks are ready to grow up, and we think that the sector will offer a lot of excellent opportunities to investors over the next few years.
Can you preview some of the details for us?
Sure. We open the report with an analysis of a long-term global index of marijuana stocks, which interestingly has recently returned to the same point it started at back in 2012. We then apply Elliott Wave analysis to 19 of the largest stocks in the sector in Australia, Canada, United States, and the United Kingdom, providing a little bit of information about each of the companies. We then end the report by comparing the cannabis industry to the alcoholic beverage and gambling industries, concluding that cannabis probably has a bright future based on those historical precedents.
So would you say now is the time to buy pot stocks?
Well, not necessarily right at this moment. Each of the stocks in the sector is following its own particular pattern, and those patterns are not necessarily the same. But we are bullish on the sector overall over the long term. In fact, I think it's interesting that a US-listed ETF that tracks the sector earlier this year was up more than 50%, clearly leading the global market rally. And sector leaders like that, relative strength leaders like that, can continue to lead for quite some time.
It sounds like your report offers readers a lot of opportunities. How can people access it?
Well, the report is available individually or as part of a subscription to Global Market Perspective.
Thank you so much for your time, Mark.
Thank you, Dana.